And good Tuesday morning. This is part 2 of idol worship. We're taking our text from Exodus chapter 20 where we have the Decalogue, the 10 Commandments listed. And the very first one right out of the gate tells us, "Thou shalt have no other gods before me." We talked about how in our modern society you don't see too many people in the United States bowing their knee to an actual idol, worshiping it. And that God has created within man a desire to worship. It's just something that is intrinsic in him, like a vacuum that is just pulling and pulling at whatever will get in the way of its worship desire. And it's proven as we see how we bow the knee in our hearts to so many things in this world that are of not real importance. Understanding contemporary idols, then, would help us to understand why there's such a powerful temptation to us so often. Now, remember that an idol can be anything that is placed ahead of God in our lives. I mean, it can be in our hearts. It can be something physical like our possessions. Maybe you have a boat or a truck or a car that you love so dearly, or a house or a piece of property, and you idolize it. You would separate very friends over that particular item, whatever it might be. Maybe it's your career. You're willing to lay out of the worship of God and just skip church because you're so enamored with your career, and you think that everything in life is about what makes you somebody is your career, that your worth is tied up in that career. If that's the case, you have become an idol worshiper, and you're worshiping your career and you're worshiping yourself. It could be a relationship. I've known people who say, "I don't care if this person that I love decided they weren't going to ever go to church, I wouldn't go with them. I'd just be with them because it wouldn't matter to me." It may just be a hobby. It could be sports, entertainment, anything of this nature. It could even be an addiction to some passion. Maybe you're addicted to alcohol or drugs, or maybe gambling, pornography. There could be anything like this that's out there that just takes a hold of you and you can't lay it down. It has really, in essence, become a little idol to you because you're putting it ahead of God in your life. Now, many of the things that we idolize can be good things, but we make them too excessive, too large in the scope of things, and they begin to interfere with actual true worship. You know, we're commanded in 1 Corinthians chapter number 10 that whatever we put our hands to do, whatever we do it all to the glory of God, that we're told. And so we understand if you have a career, you pour your life into it. If you have a passion or a hobby, you're supposed to devote yourself to it. If you have a spouse, that spouse should be the center of your relationships, but it should never supersede God. The moment that it begins to supersede God, we have developed ourselves an idol. You know, it was in Luke chapter 16 that Jesus said that you can't serve two masters. Why? Because you'll love one and hate the other. And we know that to be true because whatever it is that we set up as a master in our life, a controlling force in our life, most of the time comes back to haunt us if we make it the center of our life. It may be something that you've built your entire reputation upon and it collapses or fails. You've basically put all your eggs in one basket, only to drop the basket and watch all of the eggs destroyed. God is often the one that suffers. He is shoved out of the way when we start pursuing our idols too zealously. Worse yet, the significant amount of time that is often spent in these pursuits leaves us with little or no time for that which we've been commanded to devote our time to. Whether therefore you eat or drink or whatsoever you do, you don't do it to your career. You don't do it unto a hobby. You do it unto the Lord. And that's a key for us to remember, that whatever it is that we really love in this life, make sure that our application of it is for the glory of God and not for my own reputation or to build myself up into something that is not really that important. Self-worship is one of our biggest idols that we've got in our society today. So keep these verses in mind as you go through the day and ask yourself, when a passion arises within you, am I so addicted to this passion that I'm willing to push God to the side and sin against Him in order to enjoy it for a moment?